I can barely look at you in the face. Why can you barely look at me at the face? Take a look at yourself. Why to myself, to be honest? You're a puny longsword user, you nincompoop. Well, hey, what's the problem with longswords? They're just cheap and easy to use. Hey, I don't have a problem with that. But if you have a problem, shoot, will it make you happy that I also made great swords? Yes, just keep your wits to yourself and just remove yourself from my sight. Hey, okay, beats me, bro. What's epic YouTube? Skills here. In today's video, we're gonna be going over my top 5 longsword that you should craft before Sunbreak comes out. Oh, yes, and I say Sunbreak comes out for all console version. And then, and yes, so let's go over the top 5 longswords, in my opinion, that it will probably help you during Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak the most. Coming in number 5, I think all of you are familiar for this one. The Deepest Night Longsword. Now, it has a 40 affinity and a decent amount of white sharpness automatically. Its sharpness bar is full. Its element is nothing, but it has the affinity of 40 and a 1-2 slots, and with 180 attack. Very easy, very easy to use. Use longsword combined with razor sharp, which means you don't need to have handicraft with it. With this long sword, and as long as you got a Palago with Rousey Roar, you don't even need critical eye. All you just need is tenderize and crit boost, and you're basically good to go. But with that comes into question, what else? Why did you put this one at number 5 of all things? What's better than the Deepest Night? At number 4, the Kimura Inheritance, originally the hand-me-down weapon that you can get from the village quest. It's after you've beaten Magnamalo for the first time on the village quest. It has a decent attack power of 190 and sharpness is basically blue, and it has 40 affinity, the same as the Narkakuka Longsword. But if you add handicraft to it, it will become a decent white sharpness with a slot of 1 3-slot gems. The reason why I say, in my opinion, it's better than the Deepest Night is because of the elements it added. It adds 15 more elements, which is basically not bad, and in my opinion. So there goes the reason. There goes the reason why I like the Kimura Inheritance to be crafted next at number 4. But what's better than the Kimura Inheritance at number 3? Coming in number 3, okay, you guys may sound like I'm crazy right now, and it's a tie between both the Kimura Ninja Blade and the Imperial Sword. Now you might saying, dude, the Imperial Sword, look, that's trash. But hear me out. Right now the slots is 2. There's 1 2 slots and one slot. The other one is 1 2 slot and then 2 1 slots. Trust me. Later on, these two will have a high slot rates. Normally non-elemental weapons will have a huge slots for making room and easier builds for making decorations on your builds. So just hear me out on that one. And trust me, you will thank me before Sunbreak. Trust me, I know it sounds crazy, but this will help you hugely. At number 2, the Tigerin Need. The attack power is 230, and it's one of the best raw in the game of high rank. Of course you have negative 20 affinity, but there's a workaway around it. Element. Its sharpness is at max, but it only has a little white sharpness and some blue. Which means easily it can slot into. You can easily slot into razor sharp, and then basically you're good to go with this weapon, and keep maintaining its its sharpness to white. But last but not least, what is the king right here? What is better than the tiger in need? At number one, I would say you should craft the number one weapon, in my opinion, you should be able to craft a longsword is the Imperial Shimmer. Now, it has 200 attack, but it has the highest blast at 41. The affinity is 0, no slots, but in my opinion, I believe status elements will become a rising factor in Sunbreak. Hey, so insane blast weapons such as the Teostra Longsword, the Imperial Shimmer, here will be crazy during Sunbreak, and I believe elements will play an important factor in endgame. In the endgame, though. So those are my top five. Those are my top five longswords. Two of them I had to set up tie because it they can both work either way. All of them will become valuable in by the time Sunbreak comes out. So I just highly recommend for y'all to be ready for Sunbreak for all these longswords. I hope this will be accurate, well and accurate for y'all, and then I will see you guys next time.